We'll spin back to Birdman later because it's a topic with him. So, welcome to the Funny Neighborhood Podcast. I'm your host, Jay, aka Mr. Prolific, aka Jay Duce, aka Feral J, aka,
My
Modelo.
you
baby.
know what I'm saying? New neighbor. And to my left, the luxurious, beautiful goddess herself.
You already know who it is. It is the one and only Goddess. Catch me at M Gotti Beauty. Speaking of, use code neighbor at checkout, and that's only if you're a neighbor. That is mgodibeauty.com, and that's period. Next to me is
Hey y'all, it's Magic. You already know who it is. Ain't nothing new.
Mhm.
And next to me,
What's going on, man? It's
wait.
Peyton
They don't
Nate.
got a stream to catch.
Well,
they
Not today.
Ain't nothing new.
hey yo, so we still streaming.
I'm still streaming. Y'all
Hey,
still gotta
yo.
go catch it. But ain't nothing new.
Well, it's Peyton Nate, man. Peyton Nate on all streaming platforms. See what we here doing. My guy over here to the left.
All right, no, I do that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
Oh,
we got special
oops.
guests in the building, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Producer himself, the illustrious, where do you start at, man? This is my dog, over 10 years, you know what I'm saying? One of the hottest producers out right now. Hey, if not, he's your favorite producer, and soon about to be your favorite rapper. Rapping producer. I got him coming with bars
I
later.
don't rap, nigga.
I said later. I'm just, hey man, I can see
You
it
talking
happening.
about down the line, me rapping?
I can see it happen. And
Yo, if I
NTOWN
start
Don's in the
rapping,
house.
It's bad. On my fault.
Let me just give you some-
Give me one. Thanks for having me, y'all. I appreciate it, man. For real. I appreciate it. This is my first ever interview as far as like a producer and all that. You know what I mean, like that shit in the past, but thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it.
All right,
Big
thank
bird,
you. All right, so
yeah.
what's going on? How everybody feeling? What's going on? You
I'm
fresh
good,
off of,
man.
you know what I'm saying, a weekend? How everybody Saturday go? I was at work.
You said we fresh off a weekend, like we not in the
Still
We
in
weekend.
still in the
Weekend.
weekend.
They ain't got no that.
This
But
is summertime. It's the weekend 7 days. Even
Yeah,
if
there
you
you
got
go.
work, we still mobbing after work.
Okay.
It don't matter.
Yeah, I definitely had a very productive week. I did some, which I encourage everybody to do, because there is a lot of trauma stored in your body, and I am a big move your body advocate. So I did a yoga class this week. It was Chef's Kiss Beautiful. Then we had the beautiful full moon and the start of summer solstice. So you know I had to get my rituals popping. It was just a great week. Okay, I got some shit that I needed to get done, and I mean I don't got no complaints. So I had a great week. How about you?
My week was my week. Shit, what I do? I work.
She said nothing new. She said nothing.
Nothing new.
Yo, hey yo.
man,
I
magic
work.
outside, nigga. That's all y'all need to know. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
roll the ball in those DMs.
My shit was chilling,
But
man.
be confident. Don't be no bitch. 'Cause
Right.
I'm gonna point it out. And if you listen, don't care if you cry. You're a bitch. Fuck out of here.
Hey yo. Shit, my weekend was chilling, man. Cleaning and father time. That was pretty much what that was this weekend. But it's been chill, almost therapeutic.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
love that for you.
it's been chilling.
How about you, Don? How you feeling, man? You been beefing with niggas all week on socials.
Yo, you seen it?
Yeah, I seen
Hey,
it.
yo.
I didn't see the
Wow.
latest one.
We
but
ain't even talk about that.
Yeah,
I
nah.
don't want to talk about that. That's my cousin.
You don't
man.
gotta. Oh
That's
shit.
my
I mean,
cousin.
you ain't.
Yo, I trolled my cousin
you
all
ain't.
yesterday.
You just said you ain't want to talk about it.
I lied.
Okay.
That shit was funny. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit was funny, man. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but long story short, man, like, what I'm learning, man, like, and it's just truly messed up, man, like, when I started making music, like, I just realized it just come with, like, a whole lot of, like bullshit. Now I want to say it like that, like, I'm not even there yet. Don't nobody know me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just ill. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you try to help people out, give them free beats, and you try and get your foot in the door. You try and help him out. You know what I mean? Long story short, you know what I mean? Like, he whack.
Okay, shit. That's
Well.
not where I thought the story was going.
I didn't either.
Well,
That nigga whack. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
not where I thought that was
being
going.
a whack
either.
niggas ain't gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's just not whack as far as like music. He just a whack individual. Like he a
Okay.
corny ass nigga. He stink. And he got and his nose ring stink.
Wow.
See, I don't want to get too much into it, man. I'm just leave it like that, man, because it's just
Yeah.
that
He
shit
said,
really be
"Damn.
irking me. And I said I was going to chill. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that shit wasn't about nothing. That was fun. Yeah, man.
Well,
What a week.
Word.
yeah.
But besides that, you know what I'm saying? I work Monday through Friday. I don't know if it's me, man, but the week be going by quick.
Off your last project, what song would you want us to play right now?
My last project?
The one,
Which one?
the one with you featuring the book.
With who, Dell? You gotta get the other one, brother. Truth be told, and we gonna play scales.
I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
we gonna play scales. For
Okay.
sure on that, John. Yeah, I mean, Yeah, truth be told too, me and my man Dell, that's the yeah, that's my dog. That's the first time we like he's the first dude that ever rapped on any of my shits, man. You know what I mean? So we can start with that for sure. Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Produce, we gotta play some Don. You know what I'm saying? Gotta play some Don.
Yeah, man, this ain't no twerking. They can't shake their ass to this. You know what I'm saying? It's a little gritty.
Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. You know what I mean? Definitely. Yeah, man. Hey. Turn me up, man. What you doing right now?
It's loud in my ear.
Oh, it's loud. My bad.
Hell, fellow well man done trashed the CDs and audio cassettes and let the silhouettes.
What the hell, bro?
Had less when well rested.
The people can hear it.
Okay, that's what I got.
Oh, look at that. Head in the sky with my feet on the ground. Raised by the lies when the truth all around. Rips and my starter was still starving. Born marvelous, immaculate, how karma spent and armoring. Ignorance ain't foreign. Been watching my form like 36 ain't carving its own. Tagging and doing you wrong. Tagsman been I belong. Packing up, I've been gone. Cashing out, stacking it, I've been yeah, no fairy tales, no very well, with plenty scales. Hey, plenty plays, flip many ways, avoiding cells.
People would never, I mean, but still.
Hey, no fairy tales, no very well, with plenty scales. Yeah, plenty plays, flip many ways.
Fucking Grand Rising.
So as a producer extraordinaire, how you feel about the current state of music after, like, you know, the Kendrick show? You think it's the West Coast time, or you think everything stays the same? How you feel about it?
Oh man, it always been the West Coast time, even since I was a buck. You feel me? So where
But I mean, Atlanta been running it like.
When he was a buck.
I don't even look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because West Coast always been running shit. You know what I'm saying? They united, they stick together. You know what I'm saying? They beef like the Bloods and Crips and all that shit. But when it's time to go on the East Side or anything, they gonna come together. You know what I mean? So, way I look at that shit, like it's always been the West Coast time.
You don't think you don't think the South been doing that?
Yeah, but the South, bro, West Coast been mobbing since like '86, bro. 85, 86 is NWA. The down south, they start coming like around what, like 94,
But
95?
in terms of running shit, like I feel like the West Coast and East Coast, I feel like we both have
East
our.
Coast shouldn't
we both have our. Well, yeah, right now we can say that, but you know, early 2000s, all of that, we for sure had our clear runs, like, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like the South, if anybody, has been the most consistent region in hip hop. From Jermaine Dupri to Timbaland to Pharrell Williams to them franchise boys, Lil Jon and the East Side Boys, you can go down the line of how many people from the South had this shit on lock for a long time. There's never been a time. And Atlanta changes the commercial sound almost every 3 years until Chief Keef happened and drill music came and shifted what like commercial music really was. But honestly, we gotta be honest. The South, if anybody, consistently has had relevancy in rap locked in.
So we talking about consistent, right?
I feel like the East and the West always come out and remind niggas, like, you know what I mean? Like, where, of course, yeah, rap might not have started in the West, but it was a clear part of what, you know, rap has become now. I feel like every now and then, the West and the East, in terms of who has shit on lock, I ain't gonna hold you. It's the South.
I mean, the South. If we saying like who run it, yeah. If we saying like who run it, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But if we're talking about on a consistent level, like ever, like literally since the day you was born, since I was born, since anybody was here born, West Coast always been there. Like you saying like you can name every year, like with them like down south, like you could say all right, Outkast, and then it was Lil Jon, like all that you just did.
Mm-hmm.
We can easily say Game. That's Corrupt.
I knew Game was coming.
All them was popping. All them was popping even over there, and then even sometimes on the east and on the other coasts too.
Do you think Game was popping over Outkast, over
Yeah, it's hard to
That's
say
a
the
hard
South
con-
hasn't
Shit,
been
hold on,
running
hold
it.
on. I'm about shit Jeezy.
I'ma be
Do you
real,
think he was
it-
popping over Jeezy?
How far
And
back they
I ain't
going?
saying better rapper, but just
No, I get what you're
yeah.
saying, but respectively, I feel like maybe
And the game is
that
hot.
in that area, maybe right.
Yeah.
But I think it's preference here because we're talking about two spaces that aren't necessarily here.
Here.
So when we're talking about here, it's preference. It's like, what do you like more? What do you want to listen to more? What makes you move? What makes you want to put that shit on? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
and
I mean,
I did like
what?
the game did have he had an album that I did like, and aside from that album,
sure.
it's
He had
not-
an album that it wasn't a
Yeah, it was a
couple
joint I
albums.
fucked with.
I
Damn,
definitely,
a joint that is kind of crazy.
Yeah, he had a
I
joint.
Jesus
Can I be
Peace
honest with you?
documentary,
All right,
Doctor's
all right,
Advocate.
can I keep it a buck? The only reason, and I'm gonna be real with you, and this is a crazy take. The game, if we're talking about straight raps, no antics,
fire.
no
Yeah, he
bullshit,
different.
no
He
nothing
fire.
else,
For
no nothing
sure.
else. The game is better than a lot of niggas' favorite rappers.
Yeah, he fired.
Oh, that's a
The
fact.
only reason, the only,
a lot of people don't like to admit that
the
though.
only reason he don't get the exposure and all that shit because he a nut ass
He
nigga.
is a nut. He is.
That's
he do
it.
That
If
shit.
we're talking about straight
Okay.
rapping and going crazy,
Yeah, he
you
one
must,
of them.
You must
for
not have
sure.
heard. You must
Yeah,
not.
he
You
one
must
of
not
them.
have heard the doc. You ever heard the documentary too,
For sure, both of them
bro?
joints. Yeah,
That
yeah.
shit is like.
Shit, 500 bars and running, nigga. But to the
Man.
conversation, it's saying about like who reigns supreme, and I can't say the
You talking about
West
as far
is
as right now, right?
As far as maybe the last 2 decades.
2 decades.
There was a time where Pharrell and
All right,
Timbaland.
2010.
There was a
Had
time
this
if
shit
you
on-
if
you
if
can
you
say down
if you
south.
look up the stats, there's a time when Pharrell and Timbaland were responsible for almost a good over 80% of the radio.
Oh, so
I mean,
you
if
giving
you're looking
Virginia
at
the
early
South?
2000s easily.
You know what I mean?
You giving
Easily.
Virginia
You're
the
not
South?
wrong.
Huh? Virginia,
Virginia is the South.
Virginia.
And once you
Virginia
go
is
past
literally
the
the
Mason-Dixon
South.
line, it's
Yeah.
literally the
Virginia is
South.
the South.
Virginia is literally the
It's
Why
South.
y'all
literally the
talking like
South.
this? Y'all little niggas was like 4.
Let's calm down.
Five.
I listen to music from the 70s, okay? Age ain't nothing
Y'all
but a number.
killing me, man.
Let's relax.
How
And I
y'all-
wasn't
how
4
y'all-
or 5 in the 2000s.
How y'all
So
know
let's
that?
I was
start
born in
there.
That's
93.
no
Yeah, I was
exaggeration,
born in
man.
Let's start
93.
there. I
Like,
wasn't no 4 or 5 in the 2000s neither, so. Because I
you
know
brought
good
up
music.
86.
2000.
I know good music. Let's number one.
That
You know you
man-
brought up 86, right?
I get it. That was too. But
But-
I'm like that though on that hip hop shit.
But
though.
even
You just
still,
told us we
a
was
lot of
babies.
people
Was
talk
Everybody
about-
like that
I'm
on the
really,
hip-hop,
really
but-
like that.
But
I don't
not,
think you
but
was
no,
born
for
in
real,
86.
for
But
real.
I know. But I was born in '88 though.
That's cool.
But a
So
lot of
you
people's
brought up.
favorite
But I
You brought
rappers,
up.
really,
favorite
really like
rappers
that, though.
sample shit from the 50s, 60s, and 70s,
What you
which is
say?
the
I'm
shit
sorry.
that I listen to.
I get it.
So yeah,
I sample
it's
shit from the 50s.
but that's my point. So it's like when we talk about good music and we talk about the origin and shit, and we
It's
talk about
timeless.
how it
I'm
migrated
just saying
and where
you-
it came
yeah,
from.
Good music is timeless, but
Good
when it
music
comes
is
to
good music.
cultural running of rap, you gotta think how long is Future run right now?
Future, you talking about the?
He's just a contribution to what
Mainstream,
the South has
but
done. Yeah,
again,
he's
I'm
the-
talking
he's
about
a-
Future
he's a
has been-
contribution.
Dog, Future has been at the top.
I
of
see where you're going though. You're
that
not,
shit
yeah,
for
yeah,
forever.
yeah.
not-
And
I'm
then I
not
can
saying-
add stacks on names from that. Migos had a crazy wave, freaking. Like
That's
it just
the
goes
one.
back
Top
to it go
don't
back to
make good
Travels.
music neither,
It
but
kind of
that's
go back to
another story
Travis
for
Porter
another
and
day.
like yo, the South had a crazy wave.
Yeah.
What you
Like-
talking about? Like around 2010, something like that.
You go to 2010,
South
you can go
wave
to
was
08.
just
Bro, I was
starting
in
to-
WAS around that time. I wasn't even.
The South's wave
wasn't
is
even
just
on no
starting
rap
to,
shit
I
like
guess,
that. I mean,
regulate.
I wasn't.
It's been a
I don't
long
even
going
know if I can
wave.
say that though, because like it's still hot shit. Like,
Yeah,
it's still,
when I say
like-
regulate, I don't even mean like it's dying out. I just mean like once drill music happened, then it was like, oh, here's a
Yeah.
time
I get
where
what you're saying, I
where
get what you're
the changing sound didn't come from down
Yeah,
south, but
yeah.
the sound that we all had
That
to
is
chase on the
true.
radio came from the south for like
Yeah.
the past 15 years. Like this is
That's
like
true. I
it's
think
like
you-
what are we talking about?
you know
Like
what,
as far,
though?
But
as
that's
far
why
as the
I'm
hottest
asking,
artists, yeah, some of the hottest artists end
do you
up coming
think
out the
LA
west and the east, but
Do you think LA could turn the tide now because of what just happened? How they showcase new artists?
What's They
How
always
the-
been there.
LA and New York.
I'm not
LA
saying they
and the
haven't
East
been there.
always
I'm
gonna have
talking
a
about
chance to
from the
change the
tides
tide,
of a
like-
culture
Oh.
owning the sound of popular music.
I just
That's
feel
what I'm
like
kind of talking
know
about.
where Dr. Dre from,
Popular
right?
hip hop. Yes, I know where Dre from.
Eazy-E,
for
like-
LA.
Yeah,
Them niggas, right?
I'm not talking about that wave. I'm
innovators
talking
of
about
this
the
whole,
last
like-
couple
and
years.
they're like
uh,
still here though.
they are
That is
here.
True. They are still here,
but not
they're
popular.
not
But they're not.
contributing to what we're
Dr.
talking
Dre?
about right
I
now.
just
Oh,
feel
you talking about
like-
now? All right,
Yes.
I get it.
When you
Yes.
go on your Apple Music right now,
I was about to say because like
right now,
Jazzy
D-
Faye was around. for a
DSPs
minute.
run hip hop. Let's be real. DSPs been running hip hop for the last however many years. When you go to your Apple Music, your title, the names at the top of those lists, a lot of them niggas be from the South, and they have been from the South, and they stay from the South.
Artists,
Yeah.
producers.
So
like,
that's what I'm
yeah,
talking
like-
about. I'm saying LA artists being able to creep in on them and come up and change the cast of music, or
Alright,
does it
so-
stay the same?
Have
is
y'all
the
been
question.
out there?
I feel
I
like
don't
they
think-
might,
yeah, I've
they
been out
might
there.
be able able to, but the sound is just so LA-ish. Like it's like, all right, yeah, we used to this. Like you said, We got Jeezy. We got all these people already. We heard these sounds already. Give us something new.
Yeah.
Now I feel like at the end of the day, the West and the East will always have a chance to take over
'Cause we
for
innovators.
sure.
We
Yeah,
innovators,
for sure. At the end of the
regardless.
day,
You said the East?
Yeah, the West and the East will always have a
got a
chance,
chance.
to
Yeah.
for sure.
Everybody has a
Like,
chance.
We
Yeah, like
definitely
it
got
might
a
be the West
chance.
time right now, but that don't mean like it's over 18 million
We
people in New
definitely got a
York. That don't
chance.
mean
Well,
somebody.
I'm not even saying it's their time right now. I'm saying can it be?
Yeah.
Like they still got to do the work and become the popular music,
No, I
but
think
it's
the
a
West-
lot of
hold
eyes on
hold
the West.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Alright.
No, I ain't gonna hold you. Right now, the West has been doing a lot. It don't stop at Kendrick. Like we
Yeah,
can go
the
down the
West
list of
definitely-
West Coast success right now, and they are doing a lot. Where you can say no, they got a wave right
I
now.
feel similar about Detroit
Like-
too. When that same wave,
Detroit
but
had their wave. That wave
What,
is starting
Grizzly
to
and them?
that door opened and a bunch of Detroit niggas started flying out
It
the
was
same
a
way.
heavy
Yeah, like
ass
now
time,
all of that is
yeah.
starting to regulate. Like it's
just
starting
that-
to calm
at
down
the
a little
last
bit.
2 months.
It hasn't been 5 new Michigan artists that you've heard in the past 6 months. Where last year you were hearing like 2-3 artists every other week, damn near. Like they were coming out the
Yeah.
woodworks. Same way when Chief Keef broke down that door in Chicago, they were flying out. You was hearing so many Chicago. Then it started to regulate a little bit. That's kind of like the era in music we in right now. Sometimes a city door kick
Open
in, and
and
next thing you know, you
everybody-
might see
Yeah.
a bunch of people just fall into the industry real quick, and then the door kind of starts closing for the next city. So, but the West and the East, that's more like a revolving door. Like it opens, it closes, it reopens, it closes. It's like a thing. I feel like if there's any region where the door kind of just stayed open, it's the South. Like every era in rap we can name from the 80s all the way up to today, the South has been not only clearly involved,
Not the
but
80s.
clearly relevant.
Not the 80s.
Not the late
Not
80s.
even really the. Like you said, the 2000s for real. Like the South definitely was there in the 90s. You had Outkast, you had Goody Mob, you had.
I guess I meant
Yeah,
late
yeah,
80s because
yeah,
you said
yeah,
86.
so
So I'm
that-
about to say you said 86. So that's like we 4 years away from the 90s. Like it's
So
not.
I wouldn't say the South. No, but
It's
they,
like
they
trucking
definitely
in.
had like
Yeah,
definitely people
like-
out. Like everybody was rapping like you know what I mean like
Yeah, the-
all around like where we was at. But as far as on like a high level mainstream type shit like that you talking about, the 2000s for sure like the South had that shit.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I think they still had it in and out. But
Ludacris,
to
fucking
progress,
CeeLo Green even had his moment, then came back, had another moment. Like
That's
it's
all
like.
he got. That's all he got.
Comeback
Like,
king.
Well,
CeeLo Green was a part of a
CeeLo was
whole
a
old school
comeback
movement, and then
king.
came back and had his own solo run. Like
That's for you.
Right.
them niggas had
Oh,
this
oh,
shit.
you
on
motherfuckers is
lock.
feeling musically great.
If we go from
killing this
yeah,
moment.
if we go from producers and artists, that Atlanta list is insane. Like if you
Yeah,
wanna
for sure.
if you wanna go like, and it's like we can bring up like, of course it's not taking nothing from Dr. Dre or nothing, but everybody we naming from the West has had moments where they kind of had to dip out for a second, like, or moments where it's like, all right, you might not be as, you're respected, your legacy is respected, but you might not be as relevant today in what you're doing. Where like the South, I've never really seen the South lose relevancy ever. Like it's always been at the
No, for sure. I
forefront
get what you're
of
saying.
what's relevant.
No, I
Like,
got you
Yeah.
completely. So did anybody see the Kendrick show? Or did
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah, I
see the
saw it,
Kendrick show?
That's how John.
How'd
did?
y'all?
I saw his performance. I didn't watch
Okay,
the
so
whole
y'all
thing.
didn't see the
I
show.
also
I ain't gonna hold you. I shed a tear,
Oh,
man.
shout out
You saw
to
the whole show?
Roddy.
I swear to God. I
Roddy
ain't gonna lie.
Dempsey,
I just was so
Roddy.
happy.
No.
I was so happy for him. and
That was a
then-
great John.
I like that John, man.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. Best performances: Kendrick and my boy Tyler.
Yeah.
Tyler
Shout out to
went off.
Tyler killed that.
Tyler is for sure.
joint.
Tyler's my favorite concert experience right
Tyler
now, hands
killed
down. I seen him at the Wells
that.
Fargo
I gotta
Center.
see him in person
Yeah,
now.
I seen him at the Wells, and then motherfucker
gotta
had
see him
a
in
boat,
person.
went through the fucking crowd in the damn boat. He was all the
That's
way over
crazy.
there. He got on that boat. That I could have threw my phone at him once he got off the boat.
Wouldn't it be fucked
He
up
was
to
like,
ask
he
him to
came
sit-
from
That's
one
like-
side of the
I
venue
expected
to
Lil
another
Yachty to
side.
be
That was
amazing.
fire.
You think if I made a poster and be like, rap sheet, would he do it?
Maybe. Depending on how close you were
Shit.
sitting.
Blinds wide open so we can see you in the dark
Yeah.
when you sleeping.
Tyler definitely that guy. But no, that Kendrick John was fire. That was a win for the
Y'all don't
that was a win for the culture. That was definitely a win for the West Coast. It was great to see a bunch of different sections of LA all on stage.
Yeah, that
and
was
like
wild.
Yeah.
you know, hopefully they can maintain that peace.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
that's
what I'm
very
saying.
far fetched to ask
I don't know
for.
because it
but
was like a
did
few
his
times
thing.
on the stage shit was about to break out. So
Hey,
I don't know
yo.
about
I
that.
ain't see that.
I don't know if nobody peeped
I ain't
that.
see that. I ain't peeped.
You
that.
ain't peep it.
I ain't peeped
You
it.
ain't peep it.
I did
All
see
right,
Big
prime
Hit bust
example,
his ass.
when they was all in the circle and the little boy started dancing first, then It was a guy on the opposite side, or Kendrick was right here. It was a guy on this side. He kept holding everybody back so somebody else could dance, and he was trying to dance. The boy behind him kept trying to get in the circle, and he kept going like this to him, like pushing him back. They clearly was not from the same set, okay? Clearly was not from the same set. And after that section happened, then it was just kind of like, I started looking, and then you could see who was with who, and I was just like, I hope this don't turn into one of them, because this was a very great example of how people can
And they did
come
good.
together.
Yeah, the
and-
fact that
Yeah.
the fact that you
Whatever-
even seen that and it didn't turn
because
into
my
no weird
eyes
shit.
always-
Yeah.
It ended friendly. It
I'm
ended
always
fine.
looking at
Everybody
details.
came on stage,
Yeah.
showed love.
Yeah, that was a
that
great
picture
job.
go hard. It was a
For
great
sure,
moment for
sure. It was
everybody.
a beautiful,
Definitely
beautiful
good,
sight
man.
to see, and just to show that, like, especially in a day and age where I think it was so monumental, obviously, that it happened on Juneteenth, whatever. That's great, but just the
Facts.
simple fact that we have so many people that look like us that do things that they hate that people do in a space that they think you could have never even got to begin with.
Right.
So everybody like that is in this stage together, and there was no drama.
Right.
There was no nothing.
a
Matter of
great
fact,
job.
we're showing camaraderie. We're showing family. We're showing, like, listen, I can get everybody up here and just to hug each other, just to be like, yo, we one in the same. We got the same blood, literally. We got the same
Also,
blood.
that
And it's
gangsters
like,
can definitely dance too.
well,
Especially
yeah.
on the West.
So-
No,
yeah.
that's a great point. It kind of
And in Baltimore.
It slowly is
I mean,
becoming
they said
comfortable for
do
niggas to
dance.
dance again, like across all genres. It's
Oh, I
getting
would
it's getting
absolutely
comfortable
love
again for
dance
niggas.
battles.
was-
Because it used to be
What?
niggas be
They
comfortable.
was grooving.
They
Yeah, niggas having
it
a
was funny
ball.
though, because the camera people were doing their best work to try to keep all of the signs and the
Yeah.
flags out of the camera view, but we knew what the fuck was
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
Like, we knew what the
Yeah.
fuck was going on.
Niggas had a whole
Like,
set banging, so
Yeah.
it was a
Drake
great
say something
time.
like that, like it was like you not really a gangbang, like you not this and that. Had all them niggas up there. That shit crazy.
Yeah, that would be crazy as hell to say some shit like that.
Can't nobody talk
But-
about my boy now.
I'm crying.
But yeah,
I just hope, man, we can get some more music, man. But we all know what he about to do. Like,
no, I mean I think he got to first. He'd proven that he can write at a quick pace.
Super low.
not do it, nigga.
You ain't about
No,
to see it
you
here from
tripping.
him.
You tripping. He
That's my
just
only problem with
he
with
just
niggas.
filmed the video.
I'm about to say,
So
yeah.
what?
He just shot the.
He just filmed the
Bro.
video for like that. I
How
guarantee
much
you,
want
Don.
back
I can
till
almost
October,
guarantee
you're
guarantee
not
you
gonna
he gonna
hear
drop
from
some
him.
new
He's gonna
music.
be like, oh, what happened? Where's
It's
Shaq?
too
Where-
crazy momentum. It's too crazy momentum to wait. It's gonna be. It might be a Baby Keem and him project, or it might be some other West Coast niggas project. But you're gonna hear Kendrick.
I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I would
You're
love
gonna
I
hear
would be
Kendrick.
wrong, but I
King.
definitely wouldn't be surprised if he just do another.
I mean,
if
I
he just
wouldn't- I
vanished
wouldn't be
I
again.
only
surprised.
heard one Baby Keem
He don't own
song.
nobody shit. He
He ain't
came.
talking
He
about
popped
vanishing.
out, proved everybody right, and was like, cool.
But he not talking about vanishing.
Right.
Like, that's what he
Popped out,
said.
proved
But
a
he
bunch
not-
of people right, and was like, he could definitely be like, cool, made a bunch of
Certified
money.
boogie
But he
He
not
made a
talking
fuck
about.
ton of money.
But you gotta understand right
Uh.
now for Kendrick, he wasn't really going like his space in albums really wasn't him. It's more label and Top Dog. He's now off that on his own time
Right.
and planning to showcase new artists. So I'm telling you, it's about we're not getting that same Kendrick. I kind of think this whole beefy disproved the whole I gotta go wait and think about some shit
I'm
creatively
telling
and
you,
take my time.
he about
No,
to
I
do
just had to
everything
do
Honestly, I hated
for certain
that,
label
I
shit
hated
going
that
on.
take, period. Like, I'm not the fastest writer, but if the right inspiration is there, I write you something in 20 minutes. Like, but regularly, I'd like to take my time. So y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna put a fire in this man's head and he wasn't gonna give y'all a couple diss records real quick. I hated that narrative. They're like, oh, he's a slow writer. It's not going. Bro, y'all
was a
giving him
lie.
a bunch of shit to write about. Like, it's like
But
whatever.
also, it's a lie.
Yeah, like he still might take his time writing, but for what y'all needed.
But let's not take 5
Yeah,
years.
like you fire, you
Yeah.
get fired up.
But DJ, again,
Year
all of
two.
that is like when you break down that whole how Top Dog released artists and how they all had to come out at a certain time in a certain way, and one was like it was a great plan for a label, but his music dropping was more of that and not his own thing.
I'm not
so now
mad-
it's his
I'm not
own
mad at
label,
his
it's PG
span.
Lane.
I'm not
He
mad
not
at
gonna
his,
do that
I'm
gap
not
no
mad
more.
at his span of how he dropped because what the content he drops can be easily overappreciated. It can be, I mean, underappreciated.
Yeah.
Like giving too much of that can become oversaturated. Like he's very
I'm not saying
much,
he about to be Drake.
Yeah, no, but Drake,
Hey, yo.
it's hard to be it's hard to be that oversaturated when Drake raps lifestyle rap. We in the club, we fucking bitches, we buying expensive shit. We like we in love, we out of love. That's easy to rap about every year.
Yeah.
Kendrick coming
dirty
out,
Mackin.
Kendrick coming out, helping
Yeah.
you damn near grow with life. He giving you self reflection, and I'm not saying Drake never does this. Drake has vulnerable moments too, but for the most part, Kendrick is coming out with like culturally moving sound. It's like you doing that every fucking year. Niggas is unappreciative as shit, especially in this world. So
I'm saying like
the way
every
he move, I'm not.
I'm
too
saying
mad
it's
at
just
it.
different. The way he moved was not. I'm saying way he moving wasn't him though.
You feel like it was more control versus his versus actually Kendrick's like
It's been
intent
said.
and strategy. Yeah,
It's been
so-
said. It's been DJ Hurd and them talking about how all this nigga do is work out and write music. Like it's been said that he has music he's stocking up.
I'm sure.
And he's ready to roll out.
That's
Like,
it.
again, I think it's more of him being in a new space. This is a great jump off point for what he's trying to do for the future of West Coast rap. Because when you listen to that speech on stage, he's talking about the future. He's
sure.
talking about like, yo, I'm trying to put niggas on from out here. But
To switch gears, still staying on music a little bit though.
Word on the street.
Just yeah. But talking about people putting out projects, I do want to give a highlight to my girl Kalani because she came out with Crash, okay?
Good job.
And talking about how people take like a little hiatus from music, I don't mind it because I feel like if the hiatus is worth the project you put out,
Yeah.
How long was her hiatus?
it was only what's 2024. It was only like 2
Kalani-
years. Her last album was 2022.
I thought it was like 2.5,
Yeah.
2, 3.
2.5. But it was
Man,
it
give
was
niggas a
2022.
chance to miss you, man.
But that's what I'm getting at. I
Yeah.
feel like
Good.
a lot of people expect people to drop projects every single year, and realistically, I feel like if you want something of substance, you want something of quality, give them a little bit of time. Like
Y'all
people
waited
be
on
writing
Chief
about
Keef?
real life shit. People be going through
Again,
shit.
not 5 years.
That's
man.
when you
Y'all
get
waited
the
on
best.
Chief Keef?
I'm
Yo,
crying.
I listen to Chief Keef.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not saying
nobody-
I didn't wait on anybody.
Nobody
but-
waited on, bro.
Listen, let me tell you
Yeah.
something. Let me tell you something. No bullshit. And then
I'ma
Jay
listen
tell
to him
you,
every time
my
he
favorite,
drop,
like,
though, but I
artists,
ain't waiting
like
on it.
cats I listen to and stuff like that. They drop probably three or four times a year. Like no cat.
3 or 4
And-
times
and-
a year
and-
is a
and
lot.
pretty solid EPs and projects. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that. So
That's
that's where I
beautiful.
like.
Every
so that's where
artist
I'm like.
ain't
So
giving
that's
you
where I'm
that.
like.
Yeah,
I'm
every artist
spoiled when
not
it comes to
giving
shit
you
like
that.
that. Like I'm not trying to wait 5 years to hear my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
I
not
can
that's
understand
kind
the
of unfair.
impatience.
I don't
You know what I'm
mind
saying?
it.
I just feel like it's much appreciated when you take
The
hiatus
project come
and the
out,
content is
yeah.
actually worth what we're rating on.
Correct.
But
Right.
speaking of things being worth it, the word on the street today is about sliding in the DMs. Okay,
Oh, shit.
I want to know, especially because it's a lot of masculine energy in here. And it's a lot of
half on
fire
this.
energy in here. So we balanced out on the
Are we
masculine
all
and the fire.
fire?
No. I'm saying we're balanced. It's 3 masculine.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
Don's a
cool.
fire
Fire.
sign too.
Energy.
Don's an Aries.
What?
You're an
Are
Aries,
you
right?
Aries?
What's your
Scorpio.
sign?
I'm about to
Scorpio.
say
I
you
know
don't
you.
give me fire.
Yeah, you
Oh,
don't give me
yeah.
Like, you
fire.
super don't give me fire.
They like
If
calm.
anything,
They
you
like
don't get-
they
no,
like
no,
they
no,
like
no.
fire signs that got patience though.
Who?
Scorps. Like Scorps is like fire signs with a
I
little
don't know
patience.
not one Scorpio that got
you
patience.
gave me either you
For
was a
real?
wind sign or
I
a
got
ground
patience,
sign,
like-
but you
Gonna
was,
lie, they
I
real
ain't got
strategic.
fire.
I got
Yeah.
Being
He's
strategic
a
and having
water sign.
patience is 2 different
I
things.
think you need
Okay.
patience to be
Alright.
strategic
Alright.
though.
Alright.
I think you need patience to be strategic. I ain't gonna hold you. At least for your
That's not true,
strategy
'cause
to
I'm very
succeed.
strategic.
At least for your
But baby,
I ain't got
patience,
no patience.
very thin.
I think you have it if you really need it.
I got
Like, if,
patience
like,
for my
yeah,
side.
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. If,
I
Yes.
got
if,
patience. I
yeah.
don't think I'm
Yes.
too strategic.
Yes.
Though. Beyond truth be told. I
They
got a
just
lot of
I guess I
patience.
said patient because most water signs aren't as impulsive as us. We're
Okay,
a
I
lot
can
more.
get-
That's why I
okay,
said
I can-
patient.
I can get-
because we get an idea and it's like
We're
go.
doing it.
They get
Right
an
then and
idea
there.
and be
It's
like,
like,
let me
hold
do a
on,
little more research
let me think
first
about this. Let me
before I
figure out
go.
if this
Yeah,
makes
it's like
sense.
let me.
You're
I'm gonna
right.
just do a
We
little.
definitely head in
We'll
first.
get
Right.
the we'll get
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
information as we jumping
Right.
into the
That
shit.
might
best
be
Like,
teacher
fire in
is
my chart
experience.
because
Let's
I'm
think about the
impulsive as
pros and
shit.
cons.
See, you did this on purpose. You said I gotta dim down the fire.
Hey, yo,
We ain't dimming no fire in this part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if you don't know. Don is gasoline in any fire.
Oh, man.
But
absolutely, yeah,
Wow.
that sound about
But
squirt.
yeah,
Like,
speaking of
yeah,
all of that,
like,
sliding the DMs, right? So obviously, I want to ask from opposing sides for the women and men in the building, even though we get into what we get into, and that's period. How do you respectfully decline a DM?
don't
Ignore.
respond. The fuck? Let me get a little more of that. Let's doing that.
Right.
Now, hear me out though.
Right.
Hear me out though.
100%.
Hear me out though.
How
You
you
don't
doing,
know.
blank?
You don't know what the DM is until you open it. That means it is now seen
I don't
in
give a
red.
fuck.
Don't
Oh, you don't
Ignore.
care, so you leaving them
Don't
on red.
respond.
I said
They
ignore.
do it to me
Okay.
all the time.
Okay. Oh damn. Oh damn.
It's like, right.
Oh,
I mean,
damn.
you know how many times you send a message and that shit just say
seen.
seen?
Anything like it's like, know what I'm saying?
If you
or
feel
no,
it-
I'm good. You might get cussed out too. Like fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna unsend my message. Like, I
Curse me out.
fuck it. I let it marinate. It can sit there, but
I'm definitely not innocent of shit. I said what I
yeah,
said.
I ain't.
I'ma
Yeah, feel me? Like if the
embarrass the
shoe on
shit
the
out of
other
you.
foot, I'm not gonna unsend it.
You
I'm gonna just
said-
let it
you
marinate.
said
You might
these
change your
DMs
mind
for
down
how
the line.
long, nigga?
Oh,
But
man.
on the other end, yeah, if I ain't interested, I seen it. Whatever.
Hey yo.
I don't get like
get the
girls,
message?
Girls ain't in my DMs. I'm keeping
Loving
part.
that shit.
Can I
I
get a
don't
little
know
more
how
of
it
that,
feels.
please?
Dub, dub, dub.
I be sliding.
You be sliding. What you be saying? What's your best pickup line?
You better than my credit score.
Please, yo.
I'm using that tonight.
Please.
Using that tonight.
I'm using that tonight.
I'm gonna say my shit ain't even bad. I'm gonna try to throw that in so they don't think I'm broke.
Then after that, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
I make them laugh first, man. I'm a
They
funny guy.
always
Most
say
definitely,
you gotta
make
them laugh
I'm
first.
a funny guy, man.
So
that's
what if
we
she
start
hit you
with.
with bad? What
Huh?
you gonna say?
What, bad what?
Like
Damn,
bad
is
credit.
that why we Eskimo brothers? We both.
What's bad mean?
Never
I think
mind.
she meant like
Funny.
bad as in your credit
Funny.
bad. Like that's what you
Yeah.
mean?
You said, what's bad mean?
She be like, you better than my credit score, and she be like, what, bad?
Like bad.
Like how
credit.
bad is your credit?
Like how,
She
like
basically-
your credit score
How
is
bad is my credit
trash.
score? Oh.
I might follow up with it. It ain't even that bad. Like,
I don't
like
know. That ain't
my
never
credit
go that
pretty
far. Ain't nobody
good.
say that.
Ain't nobody trying to get my credit from it. It was
That's
a.
what I'm saying. Like,
they all took it as a
First
shot.
That would be a
why
question
Are you asking
that-
me about my credit score?
Because you mentioned it.
Because
You
Magic is
brought it up,
trying.
so I bring it up.
Magic trying to change her life. She gotta know different shit
No,
today.
No.
Magic trying to change her life. She gotta know your credit score. She like a
gonna
leasing
respond like that's
agent.
personal.
Yo,
I
show
think
me
she
your
was
last two
better
pay
than-
stubs.
She was better than
I
me.
need to see your card title.
It's bad
But
enough. You know what I mean? All right.
Yeah,
yo,
she's
it's-
that's
better
enough.
than
That's
she's
enough.
better than
You
your
ain't
But
gotta
credit
know
that
how
score.
bad.
So
that'll make
how
somebody think like, well,
bad,
damn,
nigga?
how bad is
You
the
trying
credit
bad.
score?
I was like, not as bad as you.
Why?
This nigga broke.
I don't like that.
Not as bad as you.
It
like
never
not
got
as
that.
bad
It
as
never
you.
got. I'm be real. I never got that though. I get the key. Yo, I'm not. I'm such and such. That's it.
Yeah.
But sometimes it don't work out. They laugh and keep.
What's
moving.
your best pickup line? You ever slid in a DM?
I don't have a pickup line. Same as I'm just funny. I'm gonna make you laugh. Once I make you laugh, it's over. Now I'm in this joint from the parking lot, just
Shit, you tripping.
Man.
yeah, shooting at the
What's
shot
yours?
at the
Go
shot.
ahead. Give me your best
a
pickup.
best
or slide in
pickup
the DM.
line. Like it ain't like you talking about DMs too. Like it ain't the thing that stories
Nigga,
and
just say it.
Snapchat and
He
everything.
always got a
No,
backstory
yeah,
for
motherfucker,
some
I'm a
shit.
podcast. It's a story when I talk, motherfuckers. So, but like those things change DMs to me. Like, yo, if it's a story post, if you respond to the story post and get a convo started, you in there. It's
That's
easier.
not true at all.
Hey,
That's not true.
I
Let me
ain't
tell
gonna
you
hold
one
you. I
thing
got
for
too
sure,
many
two
of
things
them.
for certain. Somebody can respond to a story and I can respond back to them and they will never hear from me again. That don't mean
Ever
a goddamn
again.
as
thing.
they should.
Try
but
again.
I'm saying for certain people like me, it would be that it was that for that period. But best pickup line DMs.
Oh, now you gotta
got
think.
too- I got
Now you
too
gotta
many
go
of
back.
them.
and
Hard
look.
eyes.
tripping.
Hard eyes was the.
Hard
It's
eyes?
undefeated.
crazy.
It's
But you're
undefeated.
not saying nothing.
It's undefeated.
Working
Or I'll be
my
like,
I
yo,
got two
I'm
tried
like,
and
yo, I think I
trues.
see your baby father over here somewhere. I don't
Wow.
know. I mean,
Wow. You hitting
shit
him with
like
the baby
that.
father like that?
I think I see a nigga over here somewhere chilling. You know what I mean? Over in Norristown.
Hey yo.
Some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Nah,
I feel like the craziest thing, and it wasn't that the craziest, but the craziest thing because it was a white man and it was funny as shit. And it was funny, like I'm laughing at you, not with you though. And it was like, he was like, "Oh my gosh, girl, do you have permission to be this fine? Boy, fuck off. Get the fuck out my
shit.
Peyton using that one too later.
He was an old white man.
No, he was probably like maybe he looked about like white people age different. I don't give a fuck. He probably was like 30-ish something, but like yeah, that.
Yeah.
Or simply high. That's it.
My thing is, do I even look like I'm going to like give you the time of day from a pickup line? Please get out my fucking face, show.
Right.
Please leave me alone. Move on.
I mean,
You've already
Oh,
started
that's
off wrong.
crazy. You know how many people I hit the ha ha ha, good one. Have a nice one.
You mean, why you so mean?
I'm not mean. I'm really a
Like,
sweetheart.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, you know how like, and I'm just talking like just as far as like men like overall. Like, you know how like hard it is for like a dude just to come up like and say like just
Yeah,
at least
but
say
you
like hi,
can't-
how you doing
That's
or
cool.
I feel
things
like
like that.
If you
So it's
say
like,
hi,
hold
how
on,
you
get some
hold on,
fucking
hold
hair
on.
on your chest, cause don't nobody give a
Hold
fuck.
on, real quick.
Cause
But
at the
that's-
end of the day, women, if we want some shit, we gonna go for it.
Can I
It don't
talk?
matter.
Yeah, go
You
ahead.
can.
But can I spit that?
She said hair in her chest,
Speak your
nigga.
mind.
and-
Go ahead,
I just
speak.
wanna talk.
Speak.
You can.
Go ahead.
Can I talk?
Oh, Mike.
Can I talk?
Oh,
Go
Mike.
ahead.
I'm scared because I don't want to get interrupted again.
Oh, Mike. Go ahead.
I was talking, I got moved. You know what I mean?
Hey,
I'm
Oh,
in my
Mike.
I'm in my soft nigga era. That's what I'm saying. Like I
Shit.
I don't want no
Oh,
problem.
this might not be the pie for you.
You know what I mean?
This might not be the pie
I'm
for
in that
you.
phase, you know what I mean? But I'm saying though, like it's just where on some real shit, like just to just to go up to a girl like, yo, what's up? Like, hi, I'm this and that, just to even go at you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that take a lot for a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
get all the old, you got, no, like, that's a lot. Just rejection alone. Like,
All right, so
like as a human being,
Y'all
as a
see
human
how
being,
Main Man
period.
took it on that damn
You know what I'm
balloon video.
That's where I was going next.
but wait,
Speaking of
wait,
rejection,
wait,
but
wait,
go
wait,
ahead.
wait, wait. On what you were saying, I'm not saying. All right, if you come up to me and say hi, how are you? Like the nice approach is fine.
Yeah, that's
you're gonna
completely
get
different.
you're gonna get the other side of me.
We
But
talk about people that think they got
it's
game.
talk about
Oh, okay.
yeah,
They be
niggas
trying
that
to
think
be
you
weird,
trying to
like,
rizz up. No, you're not
now
rizzing
you about to
nobody.
get humble.
Like where you going?
Cause
Yeah,
you
I
being
don't-
weird.
see, all right, so when I said it ain't Riz, I'm just dumb.
Hey,
I
yo.
just shoot my shot. I'm gonna bust my get like
Well,
anytime.
you
I'm gonna
gotta
let
do
that,
it cleverly.
Yeah, fuck all that
You
Riz
can't
shit.
do
My
no-
Riz
I'm gonna
is
let that shit fly.
my Riz
This
is
the
my
thing.
humor,
Either you is or
man.
you ain't.
A
at the
lot
end
of
the day.
guys like to use
somebody
kind of
is.
the same pickup lines in different variations.
Right.
Where we all kind of heard this shit already in
You know
different
what a good
variations.
pickup line
You
is?
gotta hit us with something new, then you'll get a different reaction.
You heard none of those lines. I
Hear,
said.
hear me go though. Hear me out. This is a good pickup line.
Not one.
not
The credit
one.
score joint you had.
Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm gonna put you on again.
Oh, shit, man.
It's a good pickup line, right? Like,
Bids. I'm
listen,
joking.
I know it's not looked at to ask a woman her size, but I want to know what size you are in flights because I'm trying to fly you out to this place.
What?
I mean,
I'm gonna fly you out
yeah.
anywhere. I might not
It's
even
a
like
costly
You know what I'm
pickup
saying?
line,
Hey,
but yeah,
yo,
that's, yeah, like
That's a
starting
co-
off with a
Is
couple
it-
dollars.
you-
We starting,
you- hold on,
we starting off with a
like,
couple
You
dollars.
look like you wear first class in Delta.
Like-
But I could be wrong. You might be at Emirates. So let me know where we going.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta
You
tell
know?
them what you putting her on. Just
Seem
tell
like
me you
when we
flying
flying
out.
after we link a few
Let me know.
You
times.
got the
Spirit.
wrong one.
I know the wrong chick could be like, so about that flight, nigga,
It's
where
a
we
spirit
going?
joint.
All I see is the girls fuck a first
You
date,
going
take me to
Spirit
Jamaica.
Delaware,
I'd be
bro?
like, yo,
Ain't nothing
what?
wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Aw,
that.
shit.
He said, I'm gonna fly you out
Ain't
there.
nothing
You know how
wrong
sick
with
you be if you get to Jamaica and find out you don't like each other?
Hold on, hear me out though, because at the end of the day,
This shit.
Because you still got to take these pics, though. But go ahead.
what?
Huh?
You get to Jamaica and don't like each other, but you still got to take the pics? No, no.
I'm crying. No.
Hey, yo.
And for me, I feel like it's very different because like I don't think anybody that I've ever gone after I've never had like a bad taste in my mouth about them. Like I'm really particular when it comes to me seeking out someone, not someone seeking me out.
Okay, yes.
So
I
if
agree.
I'm interested in someone, it's typically with a
Dang.
good reason. And when we blink, it's always a great time. So I can
Right.
never say that I've steered myself wrong. You know what I mean?
Could y'all see
I
yourselves
agree.
going on a first date out of the
Out the country
out of
is
the
crazy.
town already is already enough, but out the country?
I mean,
No.
honestly, and truly, for me, it really depends on where I'm going because I got
No.
people everywhere. And as long as I can get access to what I need to get
Yeah,
access
that's
to when I
smart.
touch
Yeah,
down,
okay,
I
that's
don't give a
She would have
fuck.
let me take her
I'm
out the country. You know what I'm saying? We
outside.
could have went from Vegas to Ibiza.
I will. You know what though? Speaking on
now they
that,
got you.
no.
Not you lied.
No.
Sorry.
What? No.
Going to the bathroom one day.
But realistically though, he is the reason that I got my passport. Like, and it was that was some crazy shit because like our child was very young the first time we went outside the country, and I was not having that shit. The first time he presented the opportunity, I was like, no, fuck that, I'm not going. Unless my son can go, I'm not going. What are you talking about? Like, and I thought about it. I was like, damn, I do want to go though. Like, all right. Then it was like he was going, because normally when we go on vacation, either like if it's something extensive, we'll like have his mom come with the baby and all that. But it was just like, damn, that's a lot. And we was going to an all adults resort anyway, so they wouldn't even been able to stay where we was at anyway. And it was just like, this don't even make sense.
That's what's up, though.
Like, fuck. All right, I'm gonna go.
How old y'all son now?
He just turned 5. Yeah.
Shout out to the
Saying,
young
yeah,
king.
life be
5 years
lifing,
out
man.
here, man.
Yeah.
Life be
Chill
lifing.
out.
But
Shout out to
did
the
you
young
get a
king,
chance to
man.
see the gentleman with how do I say this without sounding fucked up?
He looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Hey,
Okay, I'll
The
let it,
ibuprofen.
I'll allow it. It's one of them 1v10s with a boy with he had a skelly on, and he kind of had
The joint we just saw earlier.
with no neck.
Oh, you talking about?
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Yeah. He seen it.
You seen that, John?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she showed him that, John.
Yeah.
So like, is Cut like? You think Cuz had a chance for any of them? Like after he,
Well,
I feel like
clearly
after
not.
he got
They
to
popped the
talking,
balloon and
So
showed
going
you.
back what I
There's
said
nothing to
before,
think.
right? Well, we was just talking
because you was talking about confidence and shit. So
that take confidence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And again, I get it why they did all that. Like I get it. You know what I'm saying? But
No,
I
Shorty
slew
was
him-
hating.
I slew him even more just
He
for
opened
like.
his mouth and then
I feel
proved
sorry
why
for
they
bro.
popped the
Yeah,
balloon.
like
He
you
ain't
need
lose his
confidence
cool.
and money.
Shorty was hating. No, I mean because the friend shit got. I hated that though. We could be friends. No, y'all can't. You just don't like him. Be real. Be like, yo, I'm not
Yeah,
attracted to
but
niggas with strong necks.
What's the concept of
I
them
think
joints?
that's still. I think that was a little real.
Like,
They really just go to, and
It's just
like,
content, bro. It's just content, to be honest.
it's just content, but some of them actually do end up dating.
Yeah, because
Like,
it's a horny ass show.
okay, ain't nothing wrong with that.
dang, I just
The
thought
fuck?
about it. So basically,
Ain't no
like it's
problem.
basically a dating show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, so you remember those
It's like
shows
speed
back
dating.
in the
That's what I
day,
just thought
like
about.
Next
Yeah, speed
and
dating.
like
That's what I just
Eliminate
thought
and like
about.
stuff like that. Yeah,
Damn.
it's like that, but
What's
like,
the Love of Real and Chance?
oh my gosh,
Oh,
I used to
man.
fucking love that. First of all, nobody did it like
Damn.
New-
That's exactly what it
Flavor
is.
yes, Flavor Flav. Nobody did that shit
Not
like Flavor
like
Flav.
clock is
I
crazy.
couldn't get it
Oh
out. It was
my God.
Like clock.
like
Cuz
clock.
I love him.
Okay, my boy did it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what them girls
He
seen
said,
in him, but
"Oops,
they
I
love
Wait,
wanna
him.
what was her name?
New York was in like
Iconic.
Tiffany. I love Tiffany to this day. I
Iconic.
love Tiffany. That's my girl. Okay, she was the original content girl. She was the original HBIC.
Facts.
All
Real
these
rap.
bitches is coming from her.
Real
Okay,
rap, though.
yeah.
She said bacon, bitch.
Yo, when Pumpkin was like, she was like, yeah, I'm leaving, and I could smack you right now. She was like, slap me, bitch, and watch out. Pumpkin spit on her.
Oh,
She was like, you
she's
motherfucking
the
whore.
He said that
she's
bitch
the
like
foundation
Ruben
for
Studdard.
reality TV today.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Like she's the
Absolutely.
foundation
Yes.
for it.
For
She
sure.
created every
The
character.
personalities.
Baddies, all of them are Tiffany
He said,
Pollard.
bitch,
Yes.
you look like Ruben Studdard.
Hey,
She
yo.
was like, Beyonce? Beyonce? You think you like Beyonce? Yo, I love Tiffany.
I remember
though.
all that shit. That shit used to be
Word
funny.
for word. Oh my gosh, now I gotta watch it.
She was on.
So on a
Shout out
1v10,
Flavor Flav.
did everybody respect the females' answers? Because I just spoke about how I didn't like
And the one
the
with no
friends
neck?
part. Yes.
Yes.
The front part was cool. She could have been an
mean,
asshole and be like, "Nah, nigga, you
very
ugly as
true.
shit.
So
You
I
can't
gotta
even
be
be
honest.
around me."
Be
Like,
real then, but
No,
Can we
but
be
no,
honest
but
though?
saying
With
you
that
can
whole-
saying somebody can be your friend doesn't like. I just feel like that's the most kind way to reject the motherfucker. Like, what is she supposed to do? Like, literally, like destroy this nigga's
No.
fucking self esteem? It's like at
no,
that
really
point,
say that you're not my type. You
But
you are not
saying-
something I would date.
But
saying
can
we
we-
can be
but can
friends
we be
is
honest,
saying we can be friends is definitely saying you're not my type.
But at the
Like,
end of the day, like you,
I'm friends with women that I'm not attracted to. You don't have to look good to be my friend. Like if we friends, we friends. I don't give a fuck if you like a fucking Oompa Loompa.
Dog,
Like we
all-
fucking
you can't.
friends.
He didn't
Like,
open his mouth.
you
And y'all
can look
said
like
all,
whatever.
he gave friendship vibes because of how he looked. What does
Yes.
that? What does that even fucking
Yeah.
mean?
but can we be real and be honest though? With that whole show, that whole shit, even with that episode in particular, like I don't know what the fuck was gonna happen. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
so where
He
it's
knew
like
what the fuck was
that,
happening.
that shit, he kind of knew.
Yeah, I don't feel bad
So
for
where that
how
shit
nobody
kinda-
responded.
that
But
shit
nothing.
already kinda
Like,
set up, bro.
And
Like,
that
shit
that's why
kinda-
I liked his responses because he poured into the like again for me it's content, so it's the bid. So let's do the content. They said no. He was like, oh fuck
ain't
y'all
gonna hold you. I
mean.
don't like
Like he
shit
could
like
know that.
I don't, yo. I don't like shit like that.
It sounds like there's no way that they can respond
it
because what was she supposed to do? Like, was she supposed to
Just speak
say-
about what about him that she did not like.
Or she didn't have to because no is a complete answer, and that'd be my biggest thing with y'all. If somebody fucking said no, the answer is no. I don't need to explain to you why.
The
no
show is for
I
you
said
to
no.
explain.
Fuck off.
The show is for you to explain.
God bless.
You're on a show.
I'm not
All
gonna
right,
lie.
hear me out. No,
I feel
why?
like you a
because
bro.
I said so. That's the explanation.
I ain't gonna hold you.
No.
I think they both did great because he didn't respond salty. He didn't respond like he's salty as shit.
He wasn't.
He didn't
did.
respond like a cornball.
He played the game.
And, but also
You
she
did me a
didn't. But also
favor.
she
Right.
didn't drag him to
said
fucking
that?
hell. Like
No, not
she
at all.
didn't.
I was about to say
She didn't drag him to
bullshit.
hell with it.
Right
Like
on
she
that,
could
Marie.
have drew for real. But it's like, all right, no. But you give friend vibes.
That's
Like it's
crazy.
like. That's a real answer. That's a realistic answer. I just don't
basically-
think that was really
Basically,
bad.
saying he could have had what the bull hard
I she
queen
lying. What if
type
he
of-
like? What if he
type of
really cool
joint
as
had.
shit? Like,
Right.
women,
She not.
you
she
think
not
women just be
willing-
hanging
she's
around?
not-
So,
She's not.
You ain't never
willing to
see
go-
women
she's
hang
not
around an
willing
ugly
to
ass
go there,
nigga?
get that-
Like,
I
even
hang out
that
with ugly
conversation
niggas.
with that.
like
man.
this what
Let's
I'm
keep it
saying.
a
Like,
buck.
you
Ugly
ain't-
niggas be the best friends. They,
Yeah,
they
that's
be
what I'm
the same
saying.
time
I
be
get it.
turned.
I've never
Ugly
seen.
niggas get turned.
She's not going. She's not.
'Cause
She's
they
not
trying to
having
narrow
that
mine.
conversation to even know if he's a good dude or not. Let's keep it a buck.
I mean, cause she's not.
So, but
Depend
I
on the
feel
room they in.
But physical,
Depend on the room they in.
physical attraction is very real, and
Yes.
I love that people to be like, oh, looks are and everything. You're right, looks
They're
aren't
not.
everything.
They
But it's
not.
But
something.
it's a
They aren't,
huge part,
but it's
especially based off of
Introductions,
first initial
it goes.
attraction.
And that's my
Because what else
point.
are you attracted to if it's not looks?
We're
Before somebody
judging
open their
looks.
mouth,
You got a point.
you know what I mean?
We're
It-
judging looks.
You're
So how
judging
can
more
you
than
look
looks, though.
friendly?
You can't say that. They judging more than looks. You can't say that when the last 5'3" girls popped the balloon because they ain't like main man attitude. It went far art
But
beyond
that's-
looks.
The
But that's
initial
not what I'm
response is what
I-
I'm
no,
talking
I
about.
ain't
They
talking
popped the
about- I'm talking
balloon.
about
Why'd
you
you
were
pop the
saying that,
balloon?
like,
Because he
it's
looked like he could be a
exalted.
friend.
The
That's
show-
corny as
but that's
shit.
Yeah,
what I
like
mean
the
by
show
not-
isn't
That's
all
corny as
about
shit to me,
looks.
It's
man.
The
not
show
all
is
about
a
looks,
setup, bro.
but
That's what I.
initially-
So let it be a setup. Be funny.
But hear
Right.
me out though. If somebody turns the corner and the first thing people do is pop the balloons, the only thing they popping their balloons is for is because they don't like the way
'Cause
he
look.
Thank you.
Exactly.
That's what I'm
Already.
saying.
Exactly. So if we already at this stage, it ain't no. I don't
Yeah,
give a
you
fuck about your
tripping.
So
personality.
all I'm
because I don't
saying
like
is
the way
your
you
answer
look.
should be
For
about
sure.
my
You know what I
looks.
mean?
Right.
Yo, them jeans was that. Yo, I don't like it. Like I like when certain people get, on some of them Jones get into like, no, your fit wasn't it for me.
But that's like
Maybe if you
Bull
came for
saying,
that,
you know,
that's cool to
thank you,
me
do me a
because
favor
it's
your
given.
feet.
And I will say
No,
that
he was
with
weird,
the,
though.
with the fit Joy, I do feel like that's valid because at the end of the day, they did say that when you're coming to the show, they tell you like, hey, dress up, like dress to
Wear your
impress,
best.
Yeah, put that
because
shit on.
you're being put in front of a podium of fucking
Right.
people to see if they like you or not. So if this is your best
Throw that shit on.
and you chose to put a fucking Nike suit on, I don't fucking know what. No,
Okay.
because you already showing me right here that we don't match energies. Like we're not like if this is what your best looks like, I'm good.
Right.
I'm
feel
cool.
that.
Cause like I don't want to have to go like if I got on fucking satin and heels, my makeup done, hair all pent up, and you got on ball shorts, fuck out of
The
here.
fucking Crocs and
Fuck
shit.
out of
big
here.
ass
Like,
socks.
I mean, what are we doing? We don't even look like we going to the same place. What are you doing?
Right.
No.
Fucking crew neck
Respectfully.
look like a fucking you. Look
All right, so personally, all around the room, what would you rather do? A 1v10 or like the lineup type joints? Like where you
I
got...
said we should do
I'm cool
both.
with all that.
Me
I
and
wanna
Sin
go
talked
talk
Yeah,
about
we
doing
we,
both.
we, definitely.
I'm talking,
No, she's
I
saying, like,
understand that,
content-wise.
Okay.
but like,
I would definitely.
Preferably.
I would do the.
If you had to choose
Not the
one.
balloons. I would do the other ones, like where they do one-on-one.
The one-on-one?
Because I feel like you get more. Like if you walk into a room of 10 people and you get to see all 10 of them up front, it changes your perspective versus if they come out one by one,
Right.
you don't
so
know
you
what's
get
next.
the one-on-one interaction.
So yeah, like I would rather it be like, all right, I get to see you come up, and I only know whether I like you based off of you, not based off of 10 other people standing next to you.
okay,
So I would prefer it that way.
okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Mine's is simple. I would say the button. I don't know if you ever watched Cut Joan, but the button would be my preferred way of a dating
The
show.
button.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
similar to the way I'm talking.
What's
Talking
the
about,
button
yeah, yeah.
one?
It's
So
the
the-
same thing, but they sit down at a table and you get to press the button if you're not interested.
Oh,
And,
that one.
and the
that
button
one.
talks
Okay.
to you. The button
Okay,
will
yeah.
tell you like, oh, this
Yeah.
person likes
never
this
heard that
Yeah,
song.
based
it
off
start-
your
yeah.
dating profile. That's the way.
It'll actually start divulging like little stuff. Like it'd be like, well, this person doesn't want kids. Is that a deal breaker for
I'm
you?
gonna keep
Yeah.
it a buck though. I wouldn't go on none of them Jones because if you ever think you gonna play me on national television,
I'm
gonna
crying.
violate
Don, you would be
Bad.
the perfect
I'ma
person on
bark
that
on
shit.
you. Bad.
We're
Real
doing
big,
one.
bad, bad.
We're doing one. You the perfect nigga for
Be
shit
on
like
you.
that. You,
But I'm trying to be gentle.
yeah,
Yo,
but you be
crying.
chilling until somebody get you started, and then you be drawing. But that's a
Saying,
whole
man, 'cause
different
and
thing.
that's why I be confused with like people. Period. Like especially if you know me. Like I get me started because it could go 2-3 days. It's gonna get bad for you. Now your self-esteem bad. Now I'm great.
See, I try and have him like main man on the last joint, like
Like I
Turtle
know,
Man.
Queen, I'm good.
Right,
you
he
know
gonna be like-
me.
he
No,
gonna be
he don't
like-
talk like that.
He gonna be
It's-
like-
he gonna do nothing but bid.
But I'm saying,
Who
though,
me? Oh, you talking
Yeah.
about what I'm on? Oh yeah, I'm on. Nah, but nah, I ain't gonna hold you because cause if you keep like I don't like I said I wouldn't even go on that joint, bro. I'm
So-
Like, we feel it. It's Philly.
Regardless
It's
of
you
that,
asking
if you had to
Philadelphians to
pick,
go on
which
there
one?
and be
Yeah.
told
Which one?
about
I guess the
themselves.
1v10.
Like,
So you would do the balloon pop.
Yeah, I don't think I'll probably get too many balloons pop, but still, just the fact that just is a good chance that you might say something that I might not like. You know what I mean? Or you
Yeah, we
judging me
doing
on
both.
the stuff that, you know what I mean? I think too much into that shit. Like that's just me. Like I don't you.
You know
I
what I'm
don't know.
saying? We get
Okay.
right
we
to
doing
it.
both.
Fucked
We're
up.
gonna do a 1v10, 1v20, and then whoever is picked do the balloon John with
Well,
the ones that were
And
selected.
Alright,
speaking of
alright,
1v1,
alright,
oh, go ahead.
great,
Our
John.
John's definitely gonna be crazy. Speaking of 1v1v1,
John.
y'all had an interesting topic where y'all wanted to talk about the guy talking about threesomes. Ladies, did y'all want to intro?
Okay, period. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and get into
Let
it.
me-
I definitely wanted to get into this topic because I'm sick of y'all. By
Oh,
y'all,
shit.
I mean
Let's
the
get
male
it.
species.
Let's
Because
get it.
Oh, man.
yeah,
I hate
let's
doing this.
yeah,
Bill,
let's get
it.
into it. Let's get into
get
it.
it.
Because
Oh, boy.
you double standards exist everywhere, and I get that.
Facts.
But why is it so socially acceptable to have threesomes with 2 women and 1 man?
But not 2
soon as
men
a
and
woman
1
wants
woman.
some DP, that's double penetration for y'all who don't know. it's
I got
a
your answer.
problem.
I got
It's
your
a
answer.
problem to be like, oh, I want 2 men. When
I
I
got
got
your
one in the
answer.
stink, what's the wrong
It's not even
stink?
insecurity.
What's wrong, stinky?
I'm about to give you an
What's
answer right
wrong?
now.
Because it was cool when little Charlita was over here.
I'm about to give you an
But
answer
now
right now.
that Mike want to come over, it's a problem.
I'm gonna give you an answer right now.
Mike and
Talk
Mitch.
to me.
Cause I really had to.
Talk
Cause
to
I
me.
really had to think about this.
Yeah.
And
I
Cause
really
I had to ask myself.
Let me know.
I had to ask myself. Damn, why is there such a thing? Aside from the man's ego of like, I don't want to see another, man, whatever. But aside from that, the biggest difference.
Because we be cheering.
That's cool. But the biggest
I be like, yeah,
difference.
baby, get her.
The
Get her.
biggest difference
Not everybody,
in.
though.
I
Yeah,
know,
for
I
sure.
said
Not
me.
everybody's
But
up for
yeah,
the
that's
game.
But no, the biggest
said me.
difference
Not everybody is
between
actually into
the
it.
biggest difference between 2 girls, 1 man, 2 men, 1 girl is that when it's 2 girls, 1 man, 9 times out of 10, because I've definitely been in a situation where it wasn't like this, but 9 times out of 10, all 3 of y'all are interacting with each other. Like all 3, women pleasing women, both women pleasing man pleasing both women.
That
When
could
it's-
that could happen.
Let's be real.
It could happen.
Let's be real.
you
Let's
need
be
pointers,
real.
it could happen.
Let's be real. We about to let's be real.
What's going on
2
here?
men, 1 girl. The men are not interacting with each other at all.
Oh,
But
I
hold
get
on.
what
The
you're saying. I
men
get
don't
what you're
even want to interact with each other at all. And 9 times out of 10,
There's
9
some
and a,
freaky ass niggas out here. but
let
I'm
me
not
finish. 9.5 times out of 10, the woman does not want to see these 2 men interact with each other. We just gonna keep it a buck.
Right.
Like
They're there for
that
her
is the
pleasure.
biggest difference.
Yeah.
When there's a threesome with 2 women and a man, all 3 are engaging with each other.
Sometimes, though.
There's even times where a man might step back and the women ain't done, and the man might step back, roll a blunt,
At
smoke,
time.
watch y'all. Your
That's
man.
most threesomes. nigga.
Sometimes there are threesomes where the women's objective is to just please the man.
Good brother, let me tell you
Facts.
something.
That's cool too, but I'm saying there's almost no. There's almost.
I get
there's
what
almost
you're saying.
no
No, he's right.
scenario
I get what you're saying.
where 2 men in a threesome with a woman are like, cool, bro, I got you too. Like, ew.
No,
I
I
don't want to say
get-
ew. That was
No,
crazy.
no, but,
but
like, I get
you know
what
what
you-
I
I
mean?
get what you're
Ew.
saying.
Still Pride Month.
But
It's still
even
Pride
even
Month.
but even for women
It is.
in
Where
that
my
moment,
flag?
even the women in that moment is probably like, no, ew. Maybe not ill, but
But
whatever.
no, I get what you. No,
like
I,
it's like
listen,
I
this
I get you.
I'm not gonna, bro. I really, it's so funny y'all brought this up because I just came up with this like a
you
few weeks
right.
ago.
You
I
right.
was in my head like, damn, why can't I accept the thought of that? And I had to really dig deeper than like the typical insecurity, like I don't want to see another nigga fucking, whatever. Fuck all that. Cause if I don't care about you like that, I ain't gonna hold you. If we ain't got no emotional attachment, I like seeing a woman be pleased. So if you get hit from the back while you sucking my dick, it's probably a great scene watching you be pleased and please me. Cool.
So you like a
But,
cuckold, huh?
like I'm just but I'm just saying like in terms of like somebody that I genuinely like care for, then it had to come down to like, bro, me and the other male would not be doing anything. We
Yeah,
would not want to do
absolutely.
anything, and you would not want to see us doing
You're right,
anything.
you're right.
That's the biggest
Yeah.
difference right
You're right.
there. Y'all might eat coochie for a whole hour
right.
after all 3 of us did our
It ain't
thing.
gonna take me a while. but
You know
go
what I
ahead.
mean? But I'm just bidding. But it's like y'all are
baby.
going to
Tell
interact
her.
with each other. Y'all are going to interact with each other with or without me. That's not the same with 2 men and a girl. And y'all don't want to see that shit. You know what I mean?
You're not wrong.
That's where it also
not
becomes a thing. I don't know too many girls. It's like, no, why can't y'all just? Y'all don't want to see that shit.
You're not wrong.
So like,
Go
I
ahead,
say
Dan.
like,
Go ahead.
I say like, the older I get, like now, like before I'd be like, hell no. But and even now, I'm gonna say I'm not with it. But I can definitely see down the future, like if she's truly with like a 2-on-1, all right, you know what I'm saying? And, like, and that's coming me personally.
You
Like,
a stand-up
we
guy.
keep it a buck, cause like the older I get, and
You a stand.
You don't even like
Like,
niggas.
I just that's just how I feel. Like
I
I,
like the
definitely was
idea.
like not with it,
What?
but back in the day, I'm gonna keep it a buck. We used to run trains all the time. Like y'all ain't never heard of Booty Tuesdays?
Exactly. That's my thing. So I'm like coming
Like, it was
from
just
where
how,
we
like,
came
like,
from.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like,
People used to
like
run
back in,
trains.
like middle school.
A
And
train
y'all
is different
scared.
though. No,
Like,
a train
now
is
y'all
different. A
scared.
train is different from a train is definitely different from a threesome.
No,
It
it's not.
is.
No, it's
It
not.
is. It
The
The
is.
only
It
difference
is.
is
No,
that
it's not.
everybody
Technically,
all
it's
in
No,
at
no.
one
The
time.
difference between a train.
No,
Yeah.
you're
It's not.
right.
It's not that.
Technically, it is.
The
So technically,
optics
a train
of a
is one
train
after
is
the other.
Yeah.
They are
is
right.
way
It's not.
different.
Yes,
Technically,
it is.
a train
Technically,
is that.
a train is
One after the other.
one-
Train is a
tap out
collaborative.
one,
Is a
tap out
collaborative
one, and if it's
effort.
head
It's
and
a
Can I say
neck,
something though?
it's-
Can I say something?
Most
Tap
niggas
out,
are fully
switch.
clothed in a
Tap
train. They
out,
just pulling their shit
switch.
down.
But I ain't gonna lie, and I, fuck.
Yeah,
Y'all
Niggas
was
in the
having
train.
threesomes.
Niggas in
I
the
said,
train.
wow.
Niggas in the train will wait in another room.
You-
Niggas in the train will wait downstairs.
like-
You come downstairs. All right, bro. You can
Yeah.
go up there. That's not a threesome.
Well,
like,
no. It could be two niggas in
It
there
could be-
though.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
saying it's
I'm
not,
not
but
saying
I'm
a
just
train
saying
could also
train
be
is so many
switching.
different things.
So
That's
one
Yeah.
in the front, one in the back.
That's what I'm saying.
You got
Alright,
10
so-
niggas
train
waiting
could
upstairs
definitely-
for their
You tell me a
turn.
man hitting her from the back. That's not a train.
That's a
That's a
threesome.
threesome.
That's a threesome.
That's a
And
train.
let-
Wait.
So,
That's a threesome.
that's a
Does
threesome
anything else
unless y'all
happen
don't
after that?
If
Hear me
it's
out.
more
That is a
people and
threesome.
y'all switch, so say if you switch but another nigga come in her mouth, that's a train. If y'all don't, if y'all switch but it's just y'all two, it's a threesome.
Yeah.
A train,
is
literally
niggas
people coming
swapping out, in and out, in and out,
If
in and
it's
out.
two
Like,
men and
Magic, like
one
I dream
woman
about this nigga.
at the same time,
Yeah.
even if y'all not
But
switching, that
I
is
feel
a
like the
threesome.
would have been called the train.
No.
That makes more
Listen,
sense.
hear me out. You got a train.
I ain't never
right?
seen a train with
There
3
is a
motherfucking
train
cubbies.
that has
It's a lot.
it
I ain't never
passes
seen-
through stations.
You
They
feel
got
me, man?
different
Like, I ain't
sections.
never
Like
He
You got
said
a
the
point.
train got different
I ain't never
cars,
seen a
but
train
not
with only
different
3 fucking,
sections.
with only 3 motherfucking,
But it's
with
just
whatever
like- but it's
cubbies,
like-
whatever
but
you
it's
want to
like
call
you're the
it.
cart.
Yeah, so this is
You know what I
the
mean?
But it's
this is-
different. It's
this is
different
the-
carts.
this is
You
the-
don't put
the
one
top
cart
of the
inside
train.
the other cart. It's a cart behind a cart behind a cart behind a cart behind a cart.
We gonna
Then you
take a
got
shot
the
to
caboose.
that.
Or,
You know what I mean?
or
That's
if,
a train.
if she in
Okay.
the middle, it's a
Yeah,
cart.
I mean,
it's
you
a
gotta
cart.
catch
It's a
up
cart.
and
It's
beat
a
you.
cart
Go ahead.
caboose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But long
man.
story short, to answer your question though, like I couldn't say I'm with it now, but down the future, like with my wife, like if my wife or my girl.
So
like,
what you're saying is you would be conscious enough to make that decision if the person that you love
if she likes
wanted,
that and she wants that,
yeah,
Cool.
you will be open to it. I like that.
I'm not tripping
I like that
on God.
because at the end of the day, that
That's
would
a
be
good
something
job.
that you would be able to receive in
Right.
return.
Like probably like 5-6 years ago, you asked me that. Like, I feel what the
Fuck
fuck.
no.
I'd have been
Yeah.
offended. You know
Well-
what I'm saying? But the older I get, and I probably cause like I don't know, like the older I get, I'm kinked out. You know what I mean? Like so where it's
Ain't
like,
I won't get
wrong with
offended.
you.
I won't get offended, but I
What do
would
you mean by
definitely
kink?
tell you,
Oh,
fuck
I
no.
would-
Like, we can't be together if that's what you want to do. If that's what you want to do and we ain't got no plans of being together, all right, cool. And it's mainly because of what I had just said. Like, at the end of the day, me and that guy are not, like, and neither of us want to do anything, and you don't want to see that either. It's like we're with a woman. A lot of times, the woman might be the one to pick the girl we gonna have
what
to
if
do.
she
No.
asks you
A
that?
lot, not
Like,
every
But-
time. I said a lot of times. Like,
Yeah, but to the guy scenario, and
if she
and-
asks me, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm okay with being
but can I
alone
ask
for
you
the
a
rest of my
question,
life.
though, bro?
It's like,
Bro, can I ask you a
that's
question, though?
that might be
Can
my
I ask you a
response.
question though, bro?
What's up?
You love her, right?
I don't give a damn. And I just hear what I just said. I am okay with being alone for the rest of my life.
But
I'm not
saying
even
is-
gonna
all I'm
hold
saying
you.
is overall, bro,
Like-
just in the future, and I don't want to keep saying age and all that shit 'cause that's lame. But I'm just saying, like, if you love her, and if that's what she truly likes, and if that's what she wants, and if that's what y'all into, like,
They
if you
also
really
say if
trust
you
her-
love her, you know I gotta know how to let her go. They
Yeah,
say
yeah.
that too. That's
They
one
do
of them
say
things.
that.
They say that
I
too.
don't
But to
think
what the
every-
gentleman-
I
Go.
don't think a lot of guys out here is comfortable being a cuck.
Yeah.
I'm just not
All right, so
on
y'all
that
saying
type
some different
time.
shit. Ain't a cuck when a nigga's watching
Yeah.
his girl getting treated?
well,
Yeah, I'm not
sometimes
why-
they
yeah, I'm at
cucks-
least-
You can-
I'm at
cucks
least
do
getting head.
participate.
Happens in threesomes
Cucks-
sometimes.
Yeah, I'm at
Cucks
least
do
getting head.
participate,
Some
but
cucks
it's
do
usually
join.
All right,
a
see
little
that?
bit.
All right. Ho. That's where the problem is.
But that happens.
Yeah, I'm not sitting
You're
sitting back
treating-
watching.
You're not
yeah.
treating my chick on the
I'm
one-
not Adam
on the
22,
one-on-one.
like,
But no,
this is-
all right,
this is
all
over.
right, no,
You're
but
bugging.
hear me
You're
out though.
bugging.
Let's
You're
say,
bugging.
let's say,
You're
okay,
bugging.
This is
listen,
not no jumper.
Listen.
This is your friendly neighborhood podcast.
Y'all
Not
ain't
no
catching
jumper.
the
Let's say this though.
Y'all
No,
ain't catching the
but
one.
listen, it's a threesome, right?
No,
and
my
then
bad.
you get tired,
No.
or whatever
Not
happens
the
to where
one.
you pull out, and
You had
stuff is
threesome,
still
Don?
going on.
Huh?
You had threesome?
Yeah.
How long it last?
They had the
How long
corniest
did it
threesome
last?
ever. I
That
don't
shit
even wanna
was
say
whack.
that.
I ain't
No,
gonna
hold
hold
on.
you.
Was
I
the
gotta
threesome
redo
with a
that.
girl
Whack.
that you loved?
I need a redo.
Yep.
Okay, so in that threesome, was there ever a time where you stopped and they were still going?
That's what I'm saying. It was whack. No, like they didn't even. I like this hip. It was a cuck hole.
Well,
And that's back to what I was talking
They
about.
was
With,
watching you.
what-
Just take turns.
I was
listening,
that's all it
watching.
was.
Yeah,
Like
that
they
shit
wasn't
works.
fucking each other.
so
That shit
with Buddy
ass.
on the
That's what I'm
video,
saying, like,
when he
slow
break
down,
down,
that's
when
why-
he
and I asked him, one of
That
my
shit
homies and whatever,
ass.
like one of our homies, I had asked him and whatever. I was like, yo, is that considered a threesome? Like he was like, well, was they fucking each other? I'm keeping it a buck. No, he's like, no, that was more like a cuck hole. You know what I mean? Like it
I
was
feel like
Yeah,
threesomes,
Shorty was a cuck.
threesomes mix like with your partner is like completely different because especially if y'all like competitive because like I tell him all the time we can have a contest because like I'm very confident in what I do. So like we don't even I feel like it's always going to be fun. Like
Yeah.
it's never a time.
our reviews are astonishing. Check them out on Dick
Check them out
Yelp.
on Yelp. But
Reviews are astonishing.
it's very
ladies.
much given like
Sign up.
out.
Get that application.
Shout out to y'all, though.
But
That's lit.
what I was trying to get to with the topic was what Buddy was saying in the video. It was the key word he got from me was fellas trying to get your coerce your girl into a threesome. And that's never been my vibe, and I don't like that vibe, and I get him on that approach. If your whole point is you want to have sex with two women, you do, so you don't have to cheat or do whatever that is, and she is not in the woman at all. She want them to say strictly dickly, and you over there like, no, babe, what? Like, you know, it's gonna make me out. Then that's the question. Yeah, if she like that, and she like, I'm only doing this because you really want me to. Then yeah, on the flip side, you should be like,
you gotta be open.
you gotta flip it
Yeah.
on the side. But if y'all come into a situation and your girl is already like that, and it's already a known thing, and it's already a known thing that it's not your thing, then that's the convo. But again, to the niggas out here forcing women, that's just corny to me. I think
weird.
I think you need to go because again, a lot of people out here are scared to find somebody else that's really meant for them.
Right.
Some motherfuckers say, yo, you my girl, this works, so we gotta stay together because this, but have totally different kinks, totally different everything, don't even get along.
Yeah, and honestly, that's where I'm very at peace with. I'm very at peace with not wanting that because if my girl was clearly not into threesomes, then we just don't gotta have threesomes. I'm not like begging you to have it. I'm not begging to convince you of this. I'm not begging to convince you of this because I know the moment I go in that mood, I gotta be open to if you ever come to me with the opposite, you know what I mean, like idea. Especially if this is clearly not even what you want to do. You're only doing this because I'm asking you to.
Like
now I gotta be more like, bro, I gotta be more open. Like, damn, I love you. This what you want. You did it for me. I'm very cool with, hey, if you don't like threesomes, we don't like threesomes then. Like, fuck it. That's it.
But
We don't like them then.
That's where it becomes more complex for me because I feel like this is just something that like everybody knows. Like even before this situation, like I've never been a strong believer in monogamy because I think it's crazy to ask one person to fulfill all of your needs. That's crazy as hell. Why?
Talk your shit.
It's
Shit
7
now.
people in here. So let alone the one person that you see forward facing,
You're
you
not
going to
gonna
think
like
that
all
you can
7.
compete with the 7 people in here and you can fulfill all 7 people's needs in here as one human being, as one neurotypical human being at that? That's fucking crazy work. I would never ask somebody to be able to do that. That's why I feel like it makes sense to be able to explore options because that's blasphemy. That's you're gonna stress yourself out trying to be the all that one person needs. It's almost physically impossible. And we have a lot of differences when it comes to like I know there's certain shit that I just won't even ask him to do because I just know he not gonna do that shit. Like I know that about him, but I know that like if he won't do it, I know I can find somebody that will, and he gonna be fine. So we gonna be fine.
Right.
But I feel like if you're not willing to, like, you have to be willing to do one or the other.
Right.
Like either you have to do it. Either you have to do it,
No
or you have to be okay with finding somebody else who will do it. Because there is no, like, the only other option is, oh, we just not doing this shit. Because if you're not going to do it, and I can't get it done elsewhere, then what the fuck I'm supposed to do?
Nah, word.
Just not do it?
I mean, yeah.
No, what the fuck? That's crazy as hell. First of all,
We gotta like
life is short.
life's short, but
Life
like,
is really short.
life's short, but like I don't know, man. It's just certain shit ain't that deep, man. That's just how
It might not be that
but
deep
at the same
to
time,
you.
but what I'm saying like to say I ain't saying that like about you, like how y'all rocking all that, like that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I don't believe like I think there's definitely like one person for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like as
Yeah.
far as,
I agree.
like,
That's not
and
what I'm saying.
don't get me wrong. Like the like what is that? Polygamous? That's
Polygamy.
that's what that shit is. Like,
polygamy.
that's what y'all into, like, and if that's what works for y'all and y'all good, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I believe in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can say I'm a hopeless romantic.
And that's beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like I don't like now I'm a dog. I'm single.
Yeah.
I'm out here, legit. You know what I'm saying? Like 1,000% out here. It's
All right,
whatever. Like I'm
sorry,
breaking hearts.
but this just
it's bad,
how you a dog in your soft era?
huh? How am I dogging myself, Eric?
He a pup.
Because I'm not obligated to nobody. I don't go home. I don't gotta go home to nobody. I don't gotta answer the phone for nobody.
He only does what benefits him.
What you doing?
Okay.
3 hours later, hey, you feel me? Like I don't.
I wouldn't call that a soft
I
era
wouldn't
though.
call
I
that
would call that.
soft, though.
I would
call
say
that
this.
Well,
more
why
of a
wouldn't
me
you
era.
call that a soft era?
Because it's-
Yeah, I kind of agree with it.
I wouldn't call it a soft era. I would call it more of a me era.
Because when you think about the term
why
soft
can't
girl,
the me era be a soft era?
because we're all talking about
'Cause
soft girl
it's not
era is really
necessarily
about yourself and what you want and having somebody
No,
you
the
not having
soft
to
era
do.
I think the me era and the
Submissive
soft
is
era is
very
definitely the
different.
same
soft
thing.
girl, a soft girl era era is a legit a submissive.
I wouldn't even classify.
That's what I was about to say.
I wouldn't classify it as submissive. I would more so say that when a lot of women speak about soft girl era, that more so means that like you're not doing anything that you don't want to do, right? That means that everything that you see.
You talking about the soft man era, right?
No, I'm talking about
kind of both. In general,
the word came from the other
but
one.
it originated with soft girl era.
Yeah.
So with that being said, that's more so coming from a place of anything that I want done that I don't want to do myself, somebody else is going to take care of it for me because I am being in my soft era right now where I don't have to do anything that I don't want to do.
Yeah.
So
okay.
All right,
so when I say
that's what I think he was saying.
This is what I mean when I say it.
I get
like,
that.
I'm not dealing with. I just got a 7-year relationship. So where it's like I'm not dealing with nobody.
Yeah.
I don't gotta worry about paying, like buying nails, buying hair. I don't gotta worry about if I'm buying all my shit. I don't gotta worry about
That
like
is the extra burden.
her buying shit. You feel me? Like I'm worried about me. I feel like that's the level of soft too, because where it's like I'm focusing on me. I'm trying to be the best me. I'm not worried about nobody else. So then where that time do come. And where I do meet such and such, oh, what's up? Like, I'm good. You know what I mean? So
I feel
this
like
is how
soft
I
women-
see how there's a difference because I get that the soft era, you do everything that you want to do, and the things that you don't want to do, you don't do. But in the me era, regardless of what you want to do and what you don't want to do, you still do it.
No.
All right, what I hear, I hear something more from Magic's standpoint. Like I hear when I hear soft girl era, I really hear, okay, I've had my fun. I've dealt with toxic niggas. I've been toxic myself. I'm ready to, submit to somebody, but not just anybody. Somebody that does fulfill, that does fulfill all the needs that now I've learned that I want from dealing with these toxic niggas or being toxic myself. Now I realize not only what I want, but what I can be to whoever I want to submit to. When I hear soft girl era, that's what I hear. I'm ready to be submissive to the nigga that can check off my entire
my boxes.
I'm
I'm not saying every nigga is going to
So
get
when
this,
I hear
but
a man say I'm in a soft guy era, it's like we're not ready to submit. It sounds like you're in a me era, a selfish era, which is not bad selfish. I don't mean selfish in a negative term, but this is like I'm not pressed to meet nobody's expectations because as men, not saying that men and women have to meet each other's expectations, but as men, as being, traditionally we're the leaders and all of that of a dynamic, there's a lot of expectations that we're supposed to meet. You coming out of a 7-year relationship, you probably don't feel like living up to nobody's expectations but yours. So that's not really soft. Like, honestly, a soft man wouldn't even abide to those boundaries you probably set into yourself. A soft man, the next pretty girl could pop up next week and you ain't in your soft man era no more. You trying to live up to her expectations again.
So when I say soft man era, and again, that's like y'all, that's cool. What I'm saying is, bro, it's deeper than just a relationship.
I get that
I've been through hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? So where I say soft nigga era is I'm cool now.
But that's why I say it's a me era.
I say me.
Like that's what I'm saying. So where it's like that's why I say soft nigga era. Like I'm not. It's deeper than just a relationship. I'm tired of beefing. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of feeling a certain way. So that's when I say soft era now. Don't get me wrong. Y'all got that definition. That's cool. That's my definition.
No, I definitely agree with that.
And I'm allowed to have that. I'm allowed to have that. Like I'm allowed to have that. You feel me? So where God ain't nothing soft about me. Jay will tell you, I'm like that on every level.
Pause.
So what I'm gonna say,
super no diddy.
So where how's that pause?
Like,
run it back.
Grow the fuck up.
Run it back.
Run it
Ain't
back.
nothing soft about me, Jay will tell you. It's crazy.
Run it back. How's that pause?
Okay.
Ain't nothing soft about me. Ain't nothing soft about you. Jay can tell you.
I think I think that Jay. Yeah, you said that, bro.
That was
bro. We got you though. We got you.
All right.
We got you. We gonna cut that
I
out.
said pause. No, I tried to let you go. Get away with it quick.
But Jay will tell you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Pause.
No, I know, but that was
Pride month, all that shit.
I
But
definitely
overall, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I mean when I say pride. Like I'm tired of that. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm just tired of bullshit. I'm tired of trolling niggas on Facebook. But he started. You know what I'm saying? So where it's like I just want to be cool. I want to get to a part where even bullshit like that don't even faze me no more. You know what I'm saying?
agree.
Like,
I agree with.
that's what I'm saying when I say that.
I get how you're putting me and soft into like a little interpretation because what you're saying is kind of they're all wrapped into one. you're kind of like taking care of yourself, but also being kind of vulnerable to yourself at the same time.
1,000,000%.
So yeah, you're doing me and soft at the same
Some
time.
soft shit, no?
Yeah, and I just
That's why I
want to be. I want us to
agree
be
with
careful with that.
that.
That's human. It's
Right. I feel
human.
like
It's
that's
not.
a
It's
me
not
thing,
soft.
honestly.
It's human.
Soft, though.
I feel
human.
like being
It's human
vulnerable
nature.
is a me thing because you have to be, regardless of who we are, man, woman, child. You gotta be vulnerable in this world.
Not knowing how to handle your emotions is
But-
soft shit.
Right.
Soft,
But having
on a-
emotions is not soft shit.
exactly. That's why I said you're kind of in the middle of it. You're kind of feeding back and forth of it, because I definitely understand when you're definitely on a me era for
Yeah,
sure.
'cause I
You're
feel-
definitely on a me trial, but
Well,
I
boy, oh boy,
understand why
have
you're
we
soft.
unpacked
No, hold on,
soft.
because I definitely hold on, because look, because I want to be, because what I want to
I
say
gotta-
is like I want us to like, my whole thing is like, I agree with everything you said. Where it's like, damn, that's my definition of me. I want us to be careful with trying to like tell you how to think. Yeah, I want to be careful with telling like what I don't want it to come off like we telling you how to think.
What?
But I'm more so saying like I just want us to be careful with some of these media terms and definitions, because that's also what happened with simp. You know, we just talked about that, where simp originally was not a gentleman. It has turned into that, but originally a simp was a nigga that would do any and say anything to fuck you. And he might change his whole persona later. He'll pillow talk his own mans. He'll talk down on his homie to get a chance to get in between you. He'll tell you he love you when he clearly don't. Don't even know your middle name, but he's trying to fuck you. I know niggas that will literally tell you what you want to hear just for the you're a simp. That's a simp to me. But the media at this point, a simp is now a gentleman. A nigga that holds the door for you, gives you flowers, do the things that a man should do for you somehow. Somehow, some way, that became what a simp was. So I want us to be careful before next thing you know, now we out here like, yeah, I'm in the soft era, when for real, bro, you really just trying to do for you. Because when women created the definition of soft era, that was them realizing what they want and don't want to submit to. And now I notice this and I'm completely ready. I'm not accepting anything else that I used to accept, and I'm ready to accept everything I want to. And I'm ready to be everything that motherfucker need me to be. I'm in my soft girl era. I'm not saying that we don't submit, because I'm sure whatever works, different strokes for different folks. It's probably a dynamic where the nigga might have to be a little submissive. But for the most part, you don't come off as a nigga that's about to be, submitting to nobody. Yeah. You're probably being submitted to. So it's like, at that point, I feel like you're in more of I'm not trying to tell you how to think, but I just think if I go off a textbook definition, it come off more like a me era, which is great. That's a great thing. Like people try to make that people try to make it sound bad, but it's not. Like you just went through 7 years of being invested in, living up to somebody else's expectations. Now you ready to live up to yours. You ready to live up to your expectations.
Right. Wonderful.
And whenever you ready to buy to somebody else's, you will. But it's all about you right now. Ain't nothing soft about that. Even you not wanting to beef. All right, you don't want to die, go to jail.
But
like you being smart.
It's like, but not even soft like that, but just like soft again. Like I'm just.
Soft has been unpacked.
I'm just
we gonna go on. This is some Patreon content for the.
I gotta get into a pocket with these, but hold on. Let me see.
Well, let me rap, because I got things to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk over this smooth ass beat provided by NTOWN. You know what I'm saying? Well, thank you for watching your Friend Neighborhood podcast. I'm your host Jay. Like I said in the beginning, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow us on all DSPs, all social media platforms. Go get that Patreon. Go get that Pineapple Tier. Very special episode. NTOWN got into some crazy shit. You can hear about it all on Patreon. Anything you got for the people, love?
You already know what I got for y'all. And if y'all don't, then you not truly a neighbor. And you need to get in the fucking neighborhood. Go to mgottibeauty.com and use neighbor at checkout. Only if you are a neighbor.
Period.
Go hit up Magic DMs.
Getting them,
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Swing that back. Yeah. We need all sexy ladies. We need all the sexy ladies to come on in and send us a DM or email, however you want to get in contact with us, because we
For
are
sure.
doing a 20v1, 10v1
for the
balloon
Peyton
pop
Ape.
for Mr. Peyton Ape here. And if you're feeling real freaky, you might get in it for us. Okay. But yeah, send us what you got through DM or email, or However
And
you want to
don't
get in
be
contact
scared
with
to
us.
hit Magic DMs. Okay?
Catch that stream.
'Cause she's
Magic might do one, too.
single.
Big Bird.
Oh,
Oh, Magic
real.
definitely wants to do one.
Yeah,
Okay.
Magic
We all
might
gonna do
one,
a
too.
whole
Right.
pie.
Real
Shit.
shit.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, y'all two can do a team one. Fuck you talking
Yeah,
about?
we gonna do a team.
You're right. You right.
one for myself
You thought you wasn't when you was?
Hey, yo.
It's a little dude.
How about you, Mr. 8?
Shit, man. You know what it is. Follow me on all platforms. PAYTONAPE. New music coming soon. New shows coming soon.
Maybe
Whole
a
lot of
collab
things
coming soon. Can I
Absolutely, for sure, for sure. It's definitely like my sound. So yeah, we gonna tap in for sure, bro.
hear that down? You know what I'm saying? I see collab in the future.
Oh, hell
Thanks
yeah.
for coming, man. I appreciate you. Anything
no
you want
doubt,
to tell the
brother.
people before we get out of here?
Oh yeah, man. Follow me, man, on the gram and on, what is it? NTOWN_dot or N_town dot. I ain't sure. I'm shout out, but it's one of them.
We'll have it on the
Go ahead,
thumbnail.
follow me on there. You know what I'm saying? And go follow my YouTube page too, Narstown Dot, man. Got a bunch of beats on there too. Follow my B-Star, NTOWN Dot. What else I got? Fuck. Twitter, NTOWN Dot too, man. Just all around the board, Narstown Dot, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is, man.
Appreciate you for coming. We are out of here. Can I get a clap?
Hey.
That's all right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.